there's a book hidden in plain sight. A book that has puzzled humanity for over 600 years. Locked away in a Yale vault, it is known as the Voynich Manuscript. And no one, absolutely no one, can read it. The manuscript is filled with illustrations that seem impossible. Plants that don't exist anywhere on Earth. Astronomical diagrams showing stars and constellations that don't match anything known. Figures of women bathing in green pools connected by elaborate tubes, almost ritualistic in nature. Every page seems alive with secrets. The origins of the manuscript are shrouded in mystery. Carbon dating places it in the early 15th century, somewhere between 1404 and 1438. But who wrote it, and why? Some suggest a brilliant polymath, others a secret society hiding forbidden knowledge. And then there are those who whisper, perhaps it wasn't human at all. Wilfred Voynich, the rare book dealer who brought it to light in 1912, called it the most mysterious book in the world. He discovered it in a Jesuit monastery in Italy, hidden among hundreds of other manuscripts. And yet, this one was different. It radiated an almost otherworldly precision. Linguists and cryptographers have tried everything. From the great codebreakers of World War II to modern AI, no one has managed to crack it. The symbols form a language that obeys rules. Letters and words repeat with a consistency that suggests intelligence. It is clearly not random, yet its meaning eludes every attempt at translation. Some of the diagrams seem almost scientific, stars arranged in impossible patterns, naked figures interacting with strange machinery, even plants that could correspond to unknown species. Were these sketches inspired by observation or imagination? Some researchers speculate it could be an early attempt at recording knowledge lost from a civilization we know nothing about. Other theories take a darker, more thrilling turn. Could the manuscript be a guide to alchemy, a manual for immortality, a map to forbidden knowledge? Some claim it could be a spellbook designed to protect secrets too dangerous for the general public. Then there are those who look at the manuscript from a cosmic perspective. Certain patterns and sequences resemble mathematical constants. Some symbols appear almost like star maps, but not of our solar system. Could it be that the manuscript contains knowledge from another world? That someone or something beyond humanity is trying to communicate? Over the centuries, countless scholars have tried to decipher it. Some claimed progress, only to hit dead ends. A few pages show marginal notes in Latin, but they seem unrelated, almost as if someone else had attempted to annotate it without understanding the core message. The manuscript itself is made of high-quality vellum. The ink is surprisingly well preserved. Some pages show corrections, evidence of intentional rewriting or refinement. Whoever created this wasn't careless. They were meticulous, almost obsessed with secrecy. And yet, despite all the efforts, the manuscript remains silent. Its secrets lie hidden, taunting us. Scholars, hobbyists, and codebreakers have all come and gone, but the manuscript endures, untouched in its vault. Imagine the thrill of holding a page in your hands, knowing it has survived centuries of wars, theft, and decay, yet still refusing to yield its knowledge. And the more you study it, the more it seems alive. Patterns emerge, vanish, and reappear. Some researchers swear they've seen recurring motifs, plants, stars, and figures that hint at a hidden narrative. But the full story? That remains locked away. Some theories suggest it was a hoax, a clever forgery meant to baffle. But the internal consistency of the text, the precision of the illustrations, and the detailed patterns argue against that. Hoax or not, it was created with intention, care, and knowledge far beyond what most scholars could grasp. Even today, with modern AI and machine learning, the manuscript resists interpretation. It seems to be designed to be partially understood, to reveal glimpses while hiding the truth. Every attempt to decode it uncovers more questions than answers. And then there are whispers of forbidden knowledge, medical treatments lost to time, rituals once performed in secret, maps of stars that do not exist in our night sky. Some believe it is a guide to a different kind of reality, a reality humanity has almost forgotten. For centuries, it has fascinated the curious and frustrated the brilliant. Locked away in its quiet vault, the Voynich Manuscript waits, waiting for someone clever, bold, or perhaps reckless enough to finally unlock its secrets. And when that day comes, will the world be ready for what it contains? Or will the knowledge within change everything we think we know about history, science, and even the nature of intelligence itself? Because what if this book was never meant for human eyes? What if it was a message, sent across centuries, waiting for someone capable of understanding it? The Voynich Manuscript is more than a book. It is a challenge, a mystery, a whisper from the past, or maybe from beyond. And one thing is certain: it will continue to haunt the curious, puzzle the brilliant, and captivate anyone who dares to peer into its pages. The deeper you dig into the Voynich Manuscript, the stranger the story becomes. Not inside the book, but around it. Because the real mystery isn't just what's written in the manuscript, it's what happened to the people who tried to decode it. The earliest known figure connected to the manuscript is a man named Georg Berisch, an alchemist from Prague. He was obsessed with secrets, but when he tried to translate the manuscript, he failed miserably. In one letter he wrote, he described the book as a burden, something he regretted owning, almost like it was draining him. He never cracked a single line. Then came Athanasius Kircher, a brilliant Jesuit scholar rumored to dabble in forbidden topics. When he got hold of the manuscript's pages, he claimed he was close to unlocking the language. But here's the strange part. Shortly after, the manuscript was taken away from public hands and locked inside a monastery for centuries. No explanation, almost as if someone didn't want Kircher to decode it. The more historians track the manuscript's movement across Europe, the more suspicious it becomes. Pages are missing. Entire sections were rearranged. Marginal notes appear in different handwriting, as if multiple secret owners tried to leave clues for the next one, but none could solve it. And then there's the material itself. When the vellum was carbon dated, it pointed to the early 1400s. Fine, but the ink cannot be dated. Not precisely, not conclusively. It doesn't match typical medieval recipes. Some analysts even noted elements that shouldn't logically appear in ink from that period. No one can fully explain why. Let's look at the illustrations. Some plants have been tentatively matched to species found nowhere in Europe, or nowhere in the world at all. But that's not the strangest part. A few diagrams depict astronomical formations that look eerily similar to modern astronomical discoveries only made after the invention of powerful telescopes. Coincidence? Pattern seeking? Or knowledge from somewhere unexpected? One of the most unsettling sections is the biological one. Naked human figures, all women, connected by pipes, bathing in strange green fluids inside what looks like a network of chambers. Some scholars think it depicts medieval bathing rituals. Others see something much darker, a map of the human body, a guide to reproduction, or an attempt to describe something not human at all. Even today, AI analysis finds patterns, but patterns that don't match any known language family. The structure is too consistent to be nonsense, yet too alien to belong to any human linguistic system. It sits in a space between logic and impossibility. And then we have the missing pages, several folios, gone. No one knows when they were removed. No one knows what they contained. But certain diagrams in the remaining pages clearly reference content that should be there, content that is now lost. Did someone remove the most dangerous parts? Or did someone steal them to keep studying them privately? The last century brought something even stranger. Every time someone claims they've decoded it, the academic world quickly shuts it down. Not with evidence, but with silence, as if there's a quiet agreement. This knowledge is better left untouched. Some researchers privately admit something disturbing. The manuscript behaves like an encoded text, but the patterns match no known human cryptographic technique. It's as if it was created by a mind that understood language, structure, and information in a way we don't. So now the question shifts. Maybe the secret of the Voynich Manuscript isn't inside the drawings or the symbols. Maybe the real secret is who or what wanted this knowledge recorded and why it traveled across continents, monasteries, and private collections without ever being destroyed. Because someone protected it, Someone hid it. Someone kept it safe for 6 centuries. And whoever they were, they made sure no one could fully understand it. But why protect a book no one can read, unless the moment it is finally understood, something changes? The manuscript isn't just a puzzle. It's a message waiting for the right mind, the right generation, or the right technology. And one day, we may decode it. But the real question is, when we do, will we be ready for what it reveals? If you want to explore the world's most fascinating mysteries, curious discoveries, and unbelievable phenomena, subscribe to Curioland and join the journey into the unknown.